Good morning, Pokefans. Happy Thursday. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why are we automatically on the team thing instead of like our usual intro background thing? Frankly, I've been staring at this thing for over an hour, and I don't know what to do. With Torkoal, we do really seem to have a really good counter against Ice Rider Calyrex, but we did show a lot of progress in Tuesday's video, I believe. Yeah, I didn't really set anything on Wednesday, which I do apologize for. I got asked Tuesday night to go into a meeting yesterday morning, so there was no real way that I can let you guys know besides getting home, posting it on the thing, and then maybe looking at the team, doing a little bit of editing, and then just going to bed. So there wasn't a whole lot that I could really do realistically. I think I fell asleep like an hour after getting home. So it wasn't a whole lot, but I at least wanted to think about the team, what I could do to changes, and I've been swapping these Pokemon around quite a bit, which is why you see like Umbreon here with the foul play and the Snarl. That could definitely give us like a little bit more leeway in a couple of other matchups, including like Shadow Rider, but we realistically just need to be able to plan ahead, or at least differently accordingly. Iron Hands does have a place in the team, but it does not as great against fairy types, just because he's the last one to move on the ladder. So if I did have to make any changes, I'm probably going to switch out like to Golden Go and be more special based and physical based. I think that's going to be the call. Could also change out Arcanine too, not because he missed a lot in last video. I understand half my team needs glasses, but they're still good. And I'm going to try it out this video just to make sure that we get in there. So in this particular set, what we're going to do is we're going to change Chin Pao into Iron Hands slot. So we're going to lose out on Fake Out for a little bit, but we do outspeed in a couple of different categories this way. That way we can set up Tailwind with Tornadus, and I think I want to get rid of Dragon Cheer. I'm really thinking about it, just because of the fact that like I could get a huge benefit from doing something else. Like we could set up like Tailwind on that slot, or maybe we could just build Roaring Moon differently. I wish I was doing him service. I think I do him in a huge disservice, because right now his only attack is like knockoff. As I was watching like the NAIC, which I finished by the way, so please post your comments in the comment box down below. No spoilers for me anymore, and I appreciate you for not spoiling it, so thank you. I did finish it, and the last thing did make me tear up quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't think I will ever have that experience that Patrick had, and that's only because the fact that my dad's no longer here. He passed away June 3rd, 3 years ago. So still hurts from time to time, but we're looking good besides that. So for now, we're gonna try this out and hope for the best. And if this sucks too, then we'll make some more changes, because why not? And we're also gonna get Koraidon's team prepared here. Where are you? There you are. We're also gonna get this team started up too. I'll put them over here just so that we can kind of get things going. I already know like some Pokemon that are gonna fit over there, like Rain is. Yep. Okay. I do have it. I do need to change a move on Koraidon. There's one that I don't plan on using. I mean, Drain Punch would be great, but I need to teach him Protect. And we're gonna go over. Yeah, we're gonna go over Bulk Up. Probably not the best, but we're gonna go over that because he doesn't have like what other people have, like the Flame Charge. That's not in there. Doesn't have Flare Blitz. I went with Outrage because I thought that would be better, but I also want to use Collision Course. But I also have the Helping Hand because I want to kind of hack it like Torkoal is, or like Groudon is. So yeah, and then mine's basically fire, or like not fire, but attack and not speed, which is probably like the worst decision. Yep. So he's got the 205 in attack and then 187 in speed, which if we do the whole Tailwind route will not really affect us at all. We'll get some other Pokemon set up ready to go for that slot too, and yeah, so that's all that I've got. Let's get into our matches and hope that we come out with dubs today, shall we? Also, just a note before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. At the time of this recording, we're at 470 subs, and I just want to thank you guys so much. Never thought that we'd ever hit that number. I am beyond blown away. So thank you so much. And I can't wait to see what else we do. It may not look like enough to a lot of people, but you know what? I've been on this platform for a very long time, and I am very proud that you guys are sticking with me. Honestly, I am. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And let's get into it. Okay, so we have Urshifu, Raging Bolt, Cornerstone Ogerpon. That's cool. Terapagos. Oh my god. Landorus. Oh, happy day. And we have Heatran. Now, Heatran's pretty interesting. Thing is, I don't really have anyone. I mean, I don't think Arcanine's gonna be able to do a lot, so we're just gonna have to really rely on Palkia. Palkia's probably gonna have to do everything for us. Let's open up with Tornadus, Arcanine, Roaring Moon, and yeah, Palkia. I mean, why not? We're leave Chi-Pao and Torkoal in the back. I think that's the best course of action that we have when facing off a team of this caliber. At the time of this recording, I just got an update for YouTube. They recommended my own video. That's so dope. You guys have no idea. No idea. I love that. Even if I got recommended my own stuff, it means something. And that's so cool to me. That is so freaking cool to me. All right, so first is Terapagos and Ogerpon. Okay. So Terra Shift on the Terapagos. Well, it goes over to its basic form. Let's go ahead and do Tailwind, and I'm going to Terra. And I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Ogerpon. I want to burn it so that way it doesn't do a lot of physical damage to me later on. Now, they also do have Urshifu and Landorus, so this is also going to be very, very beneficial for us. But we're going to get rid of the one-hit KO. Now, Tornadus goes down, Tornadus goes down. I can't stop that. Will-O-Wisp goes off. Hits the Ogerpon. No. Protects, none of that. So the burn's going to be attached. Ivy Cudgel goes to the Arcanine, so we did call that. And we're going to take the half damage. Parasaur Stone goes right over to Tornadus. Does get the KO. Burn happens on Ogerpon. Let's do Roaring Moon. Okay, let's do the photosynthesis. Let's go ahead and do knockoff on Terapagos. And let's do the Flare Blitz on Terapagos as well. We're not going to do anything to Ogerpon. Terra goes over to the Terapagos. So this might be Specs. I don't have anyone with Wide Guard, so this is definitely going to be hurting quite a bit. Knock off. Takes half. Yep, it was the Specs. Flare Blitz. This should take the rest. Oh, it's just a smidge. Rough play, or play rough. Takes down the Roaring Moon. That's a first for Ogerpon. Actually, I don't see that move quite often on that slot. Star Storm's super effective on Arcanine, which is something I can't really do anything about. Like, if we were able to knock it out, wouldn't have been that big of a deal. It would have been 1 for 2. Or 1 for 1 in that slot, really. But unfortunately, I got knocked out there. We're gonna bring out Palkia. Now this would be a perfect time to use Surf. Question is, are they gonna protect the... Let's Earth Power... okay. It's like, are they going to protect Ogerpon? Are they going to let something else go? Because Play Rough is probably going to hit here. I don't think it's going to do enough to get the KO, though. Even at _4, it was still able to get it with the burn. Play Rough hits 70 points of damage with the burn. That still hurts. That still hurts. Okay, next up is Raging Bolt. Oh, we're donezo. We are donezo. Spatial Rend. We are donezo. Rough. Play Rough has been really, really helpful for that guy. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. Why not? Because here comes Thunderclap. Or a DC? Is it for me or for them? Probably for me. Which one is it? If it's for me, like if I won, that was so rigged. That was rigged. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, I still have to count it, but that was rigged. They had that. They absolutely had that. It was 3-on-1. I'm not sure what happened there, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Okay, so we have, okay, set Yanmega, Groudon, Regidraco, Rillaboom, Gouging Fire, and Iron Crown. Yanmega. Now that's an interesting pick. For this particular playstyle, though, I think we'll pay homage to probably Tornadus Chien-Pao, Roaring Moon, because I do have to deal with Groudon. I also have to deal with Regidraco as well. I kind of want to pick Arcanine, but what would be the reason to do that? My gut is telling me Arcanine. I'm not sure why. Does it Yanmega have Intimidate or something? Like, that would make sense. I'm not sure why I'm mostly concerned about a bug. I mean, I've gotten my face kicked in by other bugs before, so it's not that big of a deal, right? Iron Crown and Shiny Yanmega. Let's go. Now we get to see what it does. Okay. Drop its defenses. Quark Drive activates for Iron Crown and speed was heightened. Okay. So we're going to activate Tailwind and so I have Sucker Punch. That helps that. Let's hit the Yanmega. I don't really know what that's going to do. Tailwind it up so I go fast. Ice Spinner. Run into Yanmega. Drops it down to its Sash. Now, Tachyon Color is going to hurt quite a bit on the Chien-Pao. Unless it went on something else. Nope, Chien-Pao. Which I'm okay with because Tachyon Cutter is like a 2-hit thing, so even if I had Sash, it wouldn't have lived. It also uses Tailwind. Okay. And gets a speed boost. That's its ability, is a speed boost? Interesting. Let's go Arcanine. Probably not the best answer, but let's go anyway. Okay, Head Smash. So Flare Blitz is the one that hits into Iron Crown. It's got a Tailwind boost. Yeah, let's do it. Gravity. It's going to lower Tornadus now down to the ground. And so did Yanmega. Hypnosis. Okay. Hits Tornadus. Does it also drop speed somehow? Now, I know why Yanmega is faster, right? He had a speed boost. I understand that much. Okay, so it's just like Blaziken. Okay. Brought out for a second with this Groudon. Okay. Liquid Storm will Terra. And I'm going to Will-O-Wisp Groudon so I can lower down its damage. But I'm going to be probably put to sleep here by Hypnosis due to the speed boost that's on Yanmega. With your Yanmega. Okay, we don't have to worry about that now. We'll probably have to deal with their Photosensor, so it's Rillaboom. Okay, I thought you were going to use Gouging Fire because the Photosynthesis boost. I mean, that would make sense, right? Groudon's probably their Terra target if they're going to use it now. They don't. Okay, Tornado's still asleep. Will-O-Wisp hits the Groudon. So now we're going to drop its attack in half. Press with Blades. Hits both. That's still a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a significant amount of damage. Liquid Storm, and I'm gonna protect here. Because I think Grassy Glad's gonna come out. Fake out, okay. So I was more concerned about Grassy Glide, not Fake Out. But they might not have to be like worried about that because of the fact that you know how the field's set up. With gravity, it's making it so that tornadoes can be hit by everything, which gets a random crit. Let's go. Let's go. Arcanine gets a little bit more healing done. So does Groudon, but I don't really care too much. Talon's gone. So is theirs. So now it's the regular speed tiers. Roman's attack was heightened. Let's hit Groudon with that. And I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. No, I'm gonna Flare Blitz that slot. I think he's gonna go down though with Grassy Glide. So I'm unsure of the interaction here. I mean, I had to Terra Water so I didn't lose to... Oh, retreats, okay. I had to Terra Water so I didn't go down to ground attacks because I think I'm still... I know Fire's weak against ground attacks. I don't know if Rock is. Oh, the Choice Band. That's why you were doing so much damage. Okay, I see you. Take down... Yanmega. Yeah, that's a lot more manageable now. Holy cow. That's a lot more manageable. Jesus, Choice Banded Groudon. I forgot that's the damage that they can output. You know what? Let's do a double. We don't really have to do anything to get like faked out and put ourselves in fire. We can go for the double. So Fake Out or Grassy Glad. There's the Fake Out goes to... Yep, Roaring Moon. Precipice Blades misses both due to Protect. I think if you Protect, it automatically hits, regardless if it was like destined to miss or not. I'm not 100% sure in that, but I kind of feel like that's the thing. Okay, gravity returned to normal. Okay. Let's do acrobatics and flare blitz. In case if I grassy glide. I was like, in case if I live, right? I could do that damage. But unfortunately, I didn't get that chance, but that's okay. Acrobatics goes next. That's a super bulky Rillaboom. What in the heck? And of course, they get the crit. How did that not knock out a Rillaboom, though? How much defense do you need? I mean, my item wasn't removed, so it wasn't 110, which that's like the thing now. I don't want to get rid of acrobatics. I mean, yeah, it becomes 110, but that doesn't matter if they already have sun, and you have to delay 4 turns of sun. So I'm just kind of like, which one do I want? Anyway, let's move on. Okay, we've got Incineroar, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Burgraff, Ice Rider, and a fairy. Interesting. Okay, so last time we won, we opened up with Arcanine and Torkoal because we don't really need to be able to outspeed anybody. So I think that's how we're going to do it now. The only thing is that they have Burgraff, which stops priority, but I don't really think that's really going to matter too much. So let's move Arcanine, Torkoal, Roaring Moon, and I want to bring in Palkia. Palkia might be really good here, but in case of like Rillaboom and Clefairy, it's probably not going to be the best. We'll do Chien-Pao. No, not Chien-Pao. Yeah, no, Chien-Pao. We'll do that. We're going to bring in Chien-Pao because of the fact that if we do that, we do have access to like speeder or like faster mons in the later game, kind of like what other people do when they open up a trick room and then they have faster people in the back. I want to be able to do as much damage as I possibly can using the team that we've got, but they don't really want to set up a trick room our way unless they have a way to negate whatever's going to happen. So we're going to set up Drought. I'm going to Terra Water, Will-O-Wisp the Urshifu, and then I'm going to nope, I'm not going to protect. There's no reason to protect. Let's do Eruption. Why not? We're going to do Eruption. It's probably like the worst idea, but I'm ×4 against water right now. Even with it being halved damage, we're not going to take the risk here. Because I can't even switch out Torkoal to bring out anyone else because I don't really have a grass type, and I didn't bring Palkia. Palkia would be like almost the worst person to bring, only because of the fact that, you know, we're trying to make it so that we don't take as much damage. But I also have like Roaring Moon, but sun's up, so my tactic is going to be gone. Except when it comes to Burgraff. Burgraff's going to protect. Surgeon Strikes on the Torkoal, which is not going to be very effective. Love it when a strategy works for me for once. Okay, hit 3 times. Here comes the Will-O-Wisp. Burn the Urshifu. Torkoal used Eruption. Goes off to protect. Let's see how much it does to... I mean, almost half? Half with the burn? No, not half. Almost half. Still, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage that we just did there. Let's go ahead and Flare Blitz. Oh, does Head Smash do it? No, they don't do any damage. Okay. Let's go ahead and Flare Blitz into Farigiraf. And swap into the Roaring Moon. So now we take a 4th damage. And Torkoal leaves the field. That way we can bring him out later on. Because I don't think that they're going to activate Trick Room right now. I mean, they could, right? That could, in fact, be the thing. But I don't think that's going to be the best option for them. Because right now, Torkoal threatens that. So we're going to bring out Roaring Moon. So now we have access to be able to knock out Burgraph whenever we want to. Unless they could somehow live. Here comes the helping hand. Are you gonna hit into Arcanine or Roaring Moon? Roaring Moon. Okay. No, you're. That's 10 damage. 9 damage. 8 damage. Yeah, no, you're not. Nope. Sorry. Hit 3 times. Flare Blitz. Oh, into the Burgraph, which that's a lot of damage right there. Absolutely tanking that thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and Flare Blitz that slot again in case it wants to swap out. And we'll go ahead and Acrobatics the Urshifu. We're not going to beat the Scarf, if it is Scarf. Okay, with your Urshifu. Out comes Incineroar. Lowers down the damage for Roaring Moon, but not anyone else. Protect on the Burgraph. Okay. Head Smash into that slot. No. Flare Blitz both into Burgraph. We're gonna knock off and go into that because Fake Out's gonna hit, right? One of them's going to lose their attack, but I need to knock off the Burgraph in case it wants to go for Trick Room, which it may. So, but it could also switch, and if it's Ice Rider in the back, the Ice Rider is going to get a Rude Awakening. Fake Out goes into Roaring Moon, which is totally fine. Flare Blitz. Knocks out the Burgraph. Because I know I have Rock Head because I'm not taking any recoil damage. Out comes Urshifu again. Head Smash into that slot. Swap to... Well, let's see. What's the turns on Sun? Okay, Sun's got one more turn. Acrobatics Urshifu. Let's do that. Let's combat. That I kind of had to accept that possibility. But that does answer what item it is, and that is definitely Scarfed. Smash. Into Incineroar, which is the one-hit KO. Sunlight faded. Bring out Torkoal. Here's the Ice Rider. Not the Drought to lower down Calyrex, not Calyrex, but Urshifu's thing again. Head Smash to Helping Hand. I think Calyrex is going to Terra to Fire so that it doesn't get burnt with Will-O-Wisp. But also Protect her to kind of bait that out. Nope, here comes the Terra. Please be Fire. Please be Fire. It's Water, okay. Okay, I can still deal with this. I can still do it, right? It's not Fire. So as long as it's not that, I'm fine. Let's combat on the Torkoal. Not enough to get the KO. Drops Urshifu's stats. Again. Head Smash. It's a lot of damage. Glacial Lance. May not KO no, it doesn't KO Torkoal. Let's go. Let's go. And Smash has a really good chance to miss. It's only 80. You know what? Let's go for it. Wait, are they gonna protect? That could be what they do. If they protect, they got it. Yeah, let's try that. I'm assuming the protect. So Helping Hand comes in. Close combat. They did not protect. So they're gonna go for the double here. But I'm gonna go right into Urshifu because he's -3. But I'm also gonna lose 2 Mons right here, which means Calyrex gets a huge boost in its attack. Not being able to outspeed that Urshifu was definitely like a downfall, but I still have 1 Pokemon in the back, and I fear nothing right now. Honestly, I fear nothing. Because that's a life orb, and I don't have to worry about it. Out comes Chien Pao. That thing's literally like so low health. Sacred Sword. We can also Sucker Punch, but in the event that it's like not an attack, that's Sacred Sword, so we know that 100%, and it doesn't go off of stat boosts. So there's the Protect. So we don't have to Sucker Punch. We can literally just do 1 attack. And we're good. We're set. We're gonna go for the Protect again. Nope, never mind. Sacred Sword goes in the Calyrex. Calyrex goes down. Jesus, open up with both Torkoal and Arcanine had pretty much crippled that team. And I don't want to say like it's because of the fact that like I obviously did outplay a little bit, but just knowing that they couldn't activate Trick Room had completely slowed down their strategy. And look at that. If I don't have to deal with Trick Room, Ice Rider ain't that big of a deal. But Trick Room makes it so much worse. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right. We have Rotom Fire, Slowking, Zamazenta, Palmot, King Gambit, and Meowscarada. Interesting. How do we deal with this batch, though? I am not 100% sure. Let's bring in Tornadus and Roaring Moon first and foremost. Because if I have to deal with like Slowking, Roaring Moon would be able to do with that. Not that a problem. Arcanine to deal with King Gambit as well as Meowscarada. And can also deal with Zamazenta. And are they going to activate Trick Room? I don't think so. I mean, they could. I don't think so. We'll bring in Palkia. We'll leave Chien Pao and Torkoal in the back. Now you might be asking yourself, why are you leaving those two a lot of the time? Well, it's because of the fact that one, I don't have a way to start Trick Room on my side of the field. It would be beneficial if I grab someone that could do that, but unfortunately I don't. Torkoal is kind of like the counter to other people using Trick Room, and I don't see that there. Like you do have some candidates that could do it, like Meowscarada could do it, Slowking could do it. Is that going to be like the thing? I don't think so, but I could also be very, very, very wrong. You might be asking yourself, well, why leave Chien Pao if he does like the defense drops? So like, well, I don't know what the calcs are for Arcanine and Palkia, not Palkia, but Chien Pao, but I know what it is for Roaring Moon and Chien Pao. My first concern is to maybe get something else activated first. So like in this instance, I could go Scary Face into the Palmot. I could also prepare for something in the back too. We're not gonna do Tailwind until I know that I need to. Let's just go ahead and get started off with this and hit the Slowking. Terror goes off. So it's probably going to go to the Slowking. It does. Probably make it water. Very. Okay, so knockup is going to do a quarter damage. So we might get Chilling Reception here, or it could be a Trick Room. Fake out. Goes into the Tornadus. Tornadus ignores that. Knockoff goes over to... Wow, Slowking. That does a lot. We took off the Expert Belt. Liquid Storm. That does a lot of damage to both. Oh, hey, it's that thing I wasn't worried about that I said I wasn't worried about, but now I am. God dang it. Now, Taunt would be perfect there. Unfortunately, I do not have it. So we're going to Protect. And we're going to Acrobatics. Palmet. Why we're going for Palmet? Because it has Revival Blessing. And we do not want it to use that to maybe revive someone in the future. Because if I knock out Cloaking, it does have the ability to use it later. Mach Punch. Ooh, super effective against that Scald. Goes into the defense. So Mach Punch being a priority move is dangerous. Why don't you go take a seat for a little bit, little guy? Okay. Pokemon Fan. Oh, that's okay. That's right. That's a Cherish Ball Zamazenta, which means you got it from an event. It's the only way that you can get that Pokemon. Swap to Palkia, maybe? Liquid Storm, Protect. Because Body Press could do a ton of damage here. Scald goes into Tornadus. I survive because I'm a survivor. Body Press goes into Roaring Moon. Protected, takes no damage. Liquid Storm misses someone. Misses Slowking. But it hits the Zamazenta, so that's dope. Let's swap to Palkia, and then we'll swap to Arcanine. Because we want to try to preserve our Pokemon a little bit, and I could Protect there on Tornadus, but I want to do a safe switch in, because now this puts pressure on a lot of people instead of just the one. Oh no, I forgot. Arcanine's weak against fighting type moves. That's great. Love that for me. Skull does nothing. Body Press does a lot. Sorry, Arcanine. I truly did not mean to do that to you. We'll bring out Tornadus. How long does Tricker Map? Oh, this last turn. Okay. Let's double Protect. I don't have to worry about it. I'll be able to attack next turn and even do a lot more damage. So I'm good. Psychic fails. So we'll Body Press. Dimensions return to normal. Let's hit that, and I'll do Bleakwind Storm. I don't think I have to Tailwind. Bleakwind Storm hits both. Oh, let's go. This is going to be really, really cool. Okay. Down goes Slowking, so Trick Room is no longer on the table. Earth Power. Down goes Zamazenta, so even that is off the table. As I outspeed regardless. Not because of Tailwind, but because they invested a lot into not speed. Until this thing comes out. Okay. Spatial Rend. And I'm definitely going to do Tailwind here. Definitely going to activate Tailwind. I have to. Meowscarlet is incredibly fast. Usually uses Focus Sash, but it could also use other moves. Now, it has a grass type move that automatically... Okay, never mind. It has Flower Trick, which would do like a ton of damage, especially to Palkia, but it does open them up with a lot. So I'm glad that we kept Arcanine in the back. That way we can instantly take care of it. But they also do have access to Sucker Punch. So that could have gone way worse, but because we accidentally sacrificed Arcanine, we ended up coming out on top a lot sooner rather than later. So I'm happy about that. Okay, we've got Shadow Rider, Clefairy, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Raging Bolt, and Urshifu. I think I said that right. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Anyway, there's a lot of priority on that side of the side of the field. I'm not gonna be able to stop it all, but what I can do is just hope and pray that I do not have to. Okay. The only Pokemon I have to worry about outspeeding is Shadow Rider. So how do I deal with this? Let's do Tornadus. I want to do Palkia. Palkia would be really, really good here as long as they don't open up with Shadow Rider. If they open up with anyone else, it's kind of like worse. But we'll do Chi and Pow, because we're going to need that. Arcanine, so we can take care of the Rillaboom and Incineroar. And I don't want to go Roaring Moon, although it would be good. Because if Clefairy has Moonblast, I'm done for. It's the same thing with Palkia. You know what? As the last resort, yeah, we'll have Roaring Moon. We'll absolutely have Roaring Moon. I don't want to bring in Palkia, because if I do bring in Palkia and they have Raging Bolt, I will have to Terra. And I don't know if that's going to be like the best option right off the bat, but I will have to make decisions like that. I know that my team's kind of all over the place, so... Okay. Raging Bolt and Incineroar. So there's a good chance that we might lose this one depending on how it goes. Let's do Tailwind, Terra, Ice Spinner into Raging Bolt. Because now we ignore Fake Out and we're not going to take that much damage to Thunderclap, but we could do a lot of damage to them. It's not going to do anything to Incineroar, unfortunately, but see, there's the Fake Out, so we prevented that. Tailwind. No Thunderclap? No Thunderclap. Okay, Ice Spinner. It's a lot to Raging Bolt. Holy cow. Here goes Electro Web. It's a good call. A good call. Drops the speed on Chi and Pow. We're going to protect here, and I'm going to swap to Arcanine. This way, one, Thunderclap doesn't hit us, and two, Parting Shot doesn't swap us out, which then gives us an extra ability so that we can... Or not extra ability, but it just makes it so Incineroar stays in, which is what we want. We want him to be able to stay in so they can't be swapped out unless they do decide to hard switch. So we'll swap so we don't have to worry about that. We could also Sucker Punch into Raging Bolt. Or we're going to go into the Arcanine. Protect here. Thunderbolt, which goes into the Protect. And Parting Shot. Oh, knockoff. Okay. Oof. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That one hurt a lot. Liquid Storm and Head Smash. I wasn't expecting the knockoff. I was expecting Parting Shot. Liquid Storm hits, does not take down the Raging Bolt, but they didn't do the thing. Speed drops on both. Let's go. Head Smash connects. Down goes Incineroar. So are you using Electro Web to do the double? They are. That absolutely gets the double. Especially after a crit on Arcanine. I'm sorry, Arcanine. I know that you've been getting like the short end of the stick. I do not like... It's not done on purpose, I promise you. Okay. Now we are left up with our heavy hitters. They're trying to take down Tailwind. Okay, there's Clefairy. Once Tailwind wears off, I've got nothing. Like, I can't outspeed Calyrex that way. Tailwind lasts for one more turn. That's unfortunate. Sucker Punch there. And knock off. I think Follow Me is going to come out. I think Follow Me is going to come out. If Follow Me comes out, Sucker Punch is going to fail. So I'm going to do this instead. Protect. Okay. Thunderclap. I guessed it the first time. I wasn't expecting the Protect. I had it the first time. Ta-da. So now they got this. Last person in the back is Shadow Rider. Alright, let's you know what, why not? Let's knock off the Roaring Moon. Raging Bolt. There's the Follow Me from last turn. That's what I was expecting. Knock off the Eviolite. Draco Meteor. Yep, that's exactly why I didn't bring in Palkia, because that attack is a one-hit KO no matter how much I try to not get hit by it. That's exactly why. The only way to get away from that, just because of how strong Raging Bolt is to Terra Fairy. It's the only way that I can avoid it, because then I can just strength tank everything else, but until then, it's really, really hard. Okay, Groudon, Chien-Pao, Iron Bundle, Heatran, Okidogi, and Venusaur. Okay. I kind of see what you're cooking there. I kind of see what you're cooking there. That's interesting. Really interesting, in fact. Okay, let's do Tornadus, Roaring Moon. Arcanine, no, Chien-Pao, and who else? Burning Okidogi would be really, really good. But I think he's poison something, like poison fighting. Like all the loyal three are poison something. I know Palkia's not going to be like the best person here. I'd rather not bring in Torkoal. Okay, we're going to bring in Arcanine. We can't bring in Torkoal. Torkoal, one, it's way too slow. So if it was Iron Bundle, it'd be able to hit him out with like Hydro Pump. I mean, like it would just be really, really hard. Incredibly hard. But even then, like with Roaring Moon, I still have the same possible issues. Chien-Pao and Okidogi. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. What do I do here? Like in either case, I'm looking at a barrel of a shotgun. I could swap out to my own Chien-Pao. Let's activate Tailwind, swap to... Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I was gonna swap and it's like, oh man, I wasted my booster energy. I kind of don't want to do that. Now I have no way to turn it on, but Groudon can. So we're just gonna go straight for the offensive priority that I can do. So we're going to outspeed Chien Pao. Terra goes up on their side. It's probably going to go for Okie Dokie. Does. And you're turned into Dark. Okay. Probably to stop like priority, or maybe just to have access to like a really hard hitting Dark move. I think it does get access to knockoff. Here comes Acrobatics. Right into that slot. It's not enough to get the KO. Gets really, really close though. Has a crash on the Tornadus. And Poison Jab. Toxic Chain. Okay, he doesn't have Guard Dog. Which is interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and bring out Arcanine. Let's Flare Blitz into Okie Dokie, and I'm going to protect Roaring Moon. I don't know what Chien Pao is going to do, but I outspeed everything on that side of the field, so I don't really have anything. Oh, Chien Pao would have protected. Okay. That's good that I didn't attack into that slot, because that would have totally screwed me over. Flare Blitz into that slot. Now everyone can tell what ability I'm using for Arcanine just because it's not automatically Intimidate. Kind of sucks that it's like advertised that way, but at the same time, it's like I don't really mind it too much. Having no recoil for like two of the hardest hitting moves and for Hisuian Arcanine is pretty good. It's pretty good in my opinion. Okay, Flare Blitz, and maybe swap to Chien Pao. Dragon Chair. I think Sucker Punch is going to come out. Attacked on Groudon. Good call. Excellent call. Dragon Chair, so no Sucker Punch. Arcanine's getting pumped. Flare Blitz. You're living because of Sash. Oh, that was a crit too. Sacred Sword into Arcanine then? Icicle Crash. Not very effective. Roaring Moon's down to 4 HP. That's a Will-O-Wisp Groudon, and I'm going to swap to Chien Pao. Someone told me that these don't stack. I haven't been able to confirm if they do or don't, but I'm glad if they don't. I'm super happy for that, because that would make like him and like everyone else like completely broken. But we're gonna burn Groudon. Precipice Blades. Super effective against the Arcanine. Talon's gone. Go Roaring Moon. Now we'll see how this goes. Still have one Pokemon in the back. Alright, I'm going to Sucker Punch their Chien Pao to knock it out. And I'm going to knock off Groudon. Okay, Groudon protects. Because my Roaring Moon goes down this turn, I can't save him. Toxic Chain did a lot more damage than it should have. Like, it was like doing like the cap, like poison damage. Alright, so I don't know what Groudon is using, but it's burnt, so it's not going to be able to do a whole lot. What's their last Pokemon, though? If it's Iron Bundle, I'm done for. Heatran. I'm done for. Heatran's kind of hard to get through, to be honest. We've got 2 more turns of Harsh Sunlight. Let's Ice Spinner into Groudon, as it protected last turn. But I'm probably gonna get knocked out by Heatran. Unless Heat Wave doesn't hit? Which that would be dope. Nope, it does. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but they played incredibly well. For me specifically, there might have been a couple of turns where I could have made better choices. Getting the poison off on Poison Jab, though, was really, really hard. And I know it's not because of Poison Jab specifically. I know it was Toxic Chain. Toxic Chain procs far more than what the secondary effects are. I think most of them are like, I think they range from like 10 to 30. You guys can let me know in the comments down below if that's correct or not. But I wasn't sure of what I could do to really survive that. As soon as Poison went off, I think Roaring Moon's time was up, and there wasn't a whole lot that I could do to try to save it, which is unfortunate. That's going to be something to think about for sure, though. But I'm glad to see that people are using Groudon, though. Groudon's dope. Love Groudon. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. Please let me know down in the comments down below what you guys thought. I thought that we did incredibly well, except we're now 50 battles in, which is nice, but we are 21 wins and 29 losses. So we're definitely trending downward within the lower percentiles of what I should be expecting when I play, which is totally fine. I don't use overly used Pokemon very much. I put an asterisk by that because I do play what I'm comfortable with, and I'm also building something all the time. So it's not like I'm always using the exact same team, but I use teams that I think could be really cool and see if they're actually VGC viable. And sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. What sets me apart was the fact that I'm willing to show you my progress. Wins or losses, and I believe that's what I do. I come up with a strategy and I just test it out to see if it works. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, then we will move on to something different and hope that works. So because that we're in that lower percentile, I do have a couple of ideas what we could do for changes for the team. Since I am now I'm less likely to click Dragon Cheer, I think the whole thing with Dragon Cheer is out the window. It is a really cool mechanic, but it does take a little bit to set up for. And with me having to use like Tailwind first and then have a Protect and stuff like that, plus sometimes Spatial Ren doesn't work as Alkia needs glasses. Thankfully, it hit today. Like a lot of the moves that have lower accuracy hit today, and they hit incredibly well. And we also made some really good calls in a lot of our matches. So I am very happy with how it turned out, but we might be looking at maybe making changes before Saturday. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But you guys can definitely ask anything you guys want to down below, and I will let you know of what my thoughts are. So because it is the end of the video, I want to thank you guys for watching once again. Please leave a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Go ahead and leave that comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. If you're a brand new viewer, hi, my name is Matt, and I hope you enjoyed the show. I create content like this because it helps me learn, and I'm hoping to inspire others that are either not as knowledgeable as I am. There's a lot. Not as consistent. And I'm not saying that I'm consistent, but what I'm saying is because they just started VGC, they may not know this information. And there's videos that teaches people how to build, but a lot of people do watch other people play. And I'm hoping that my videos inspire those to not make the same mistakes as I do. And if I can do that, then I'm more than happy to accept any and all flack for making some terrible plays. But that's what I do. I show my wins, I show my losses. Regardless of the progress, I at least show where I am in the ranked ladder using a team that I built from scratch. I have a playlist at the end of the video that you guys can click on. That'll show you all of my progress from season 4 all the way up until now, with the goal of hitting Master Ball and going beyond that. The hope is that to spot and to inspire people to play VGC. It is an uphill battle, so don't take it like I'm playing this really easy. It does take a little bit to get used to, but it's also like riding a bike. Play the game, start figuring stuff out, and once it clicks, you're on your way. Like, there's some things that I still don't know, and I'm happy to continue to learn. Most philosophers never stop learning. And that's what I would like to be. Like to be your Pokemon philosopher, where I'm trying to teach myself and you, and use these videos as a reference point to point out specific instances like, well, this happened, and even rewatch them and make better choices in future videos. So that's what I do. And I'm hoping you guys enjoyed it. And if you're a returning viewer, hi, hello. Since you're already here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It does help out the channel quite a bit. It also recommends videos out and helps the videos perform better. Like I had mentioned before, I got recommended my own videos, and this isn't the first time that's happened. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. I can't get enough of that, actually. I can't get enough of that. But it's completely free, and it does help out the channel, like I said before. You can also hit the notification bell over on the right to be notified when I upload next time. I do plan on uploading every single day this month, outside the days where I have to make a meeting, like doctor's appointment or anything like that. Overtime at work or meeting at work. Anything that has to do with like the job or family and stuff like that. I don't do it very often, but just like yesterday, I did miss it because I had to go to a meeting. And I work swing shift, so I'm up through the most of the night, and then I post these videos, and then I go to bed. So there's that. But that's the reason why I do the things that I do. It's like those are the 3 exceptions that I do not come in and record anything, and those are the only reasons that I would need to. Everything else, it's expected to have a video every single day, but I will let you know on the community tab over on YouTube if I'm not going to upload, and if I make like a special surprise, you will also hear that there. Now, I do have a Discord that you guys can go into the description and find, and it's a link that goes straight there. It's not anything special. I think it's special, but it's not like Patreon paywalled. It's not anything like that. Just come in and join, have a chat, and we can get to know each other. I also have like a Twitter account that you can also do that too. That would be great. But that's pretty much it. That's all that I got. So again, happy Thursday. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, take care and have a good one. Peace.